Okay, just making sure that that it came up. So I could pull out the URL for the YouTube stream and include that on my Discord message. Oh, excuse me. All right. Let's go ahead and get into the witness right away because I have a little bit of running to do. I know I stopped somewhere else, stopped in the kind of the main city square area or whatever, but I don't want to forget to go back to where I said I was going to before, which is over in the tree houses. Still have some stuff there to do. So I am going to just get in now, and as people show up, but that will allow me to start working my way back over to that area. Wait for it. Because it's usually a little delay before there we go, and then it finally shows up. Oh, I do have this as well. Still, but where is this? This was kind of don't want to leave that, but I am gonna because I promised to go to the other one, go back to the other one. I don't want to forget that. So we have these puzzles near this guy, near this Sky Watcher or whatever, just to the left of them. I don't know if that's supposed to be a. I guess that's a man. I don't know, or a priest or something. I don't know. Anyway, okay, so we'll go there later. We'll come back here later if we get that far tonight. And we have things like this that I want to do, but I'm not going to worry about that. Like I said, let's run back over to the tree houses, which means what? I need to get over to a boat. So I think the easiest way is over here. It'll be I realize we did not get off at the swamp, but the swamp is going to be a pretty easy way to get over to a boat. So we'll just run along here. And then we can basically request it. And then it will show up for us over there. It is convenient that if I step on this comes over. I don't know what I would do otherwise. I guess I would come over here and hopefully somehow snag the puzzle from a distance. Not sure how well that would work out, so it's good that they do this. It's a little slow, but I mean, it's not too bad. I suppose going another way would have been probably faster, but we're here, so we'll just go this way anyway. It's fine. Okay. So I'll do this again. Same thing. Same pattern. Because we want, to go back exactly where we just came from. But the tree houses, I think are like over that way, something like that. So I think this will be not all that much boat travel to get back to them. I might be misremembering though, so don't hold it against me if I'm incorrect on this. Hey, Dejapra, yeah. Yep, we're back at it. Now, I don't know if this is the shorter way to get there. I was just saying that I went to the swamp from the city, town square, even though I didn't solve that last puzzle in the town square, because I had committed to not just you guys, but also to myself, that I wanted to go back to the treetops and try to work on the puzzle I left off on there, and see if I could get farther there. So, we're just heading now. Yeah, see, the tree houses are right here. So I figured heading to the swamp, even with the wait, might be faster overall because of the boat trip we would have to take otherwise. I mean, I could run through the middle of the island too, but there's always the chance that I get in some like path that dead ends and then I can't go through exactly, and you know, so I was like, it's fine. Let's see. Yeah, this is the swamp, right? So I'm gonna go from here to here. There we go. Yeah, I figured, you know, having a week, sometimes having a week in between. I'm talking really loudly. My headphones are, the sound of my headphones is too loud, so I can't tell while I'm talking. Sorry about that. Sometimes waiting a week in between is kind of key for me. My brain, I assume my brain either subconsciously works through the problem so I have an idea for the solution, or at least it rests so I don't keep cycling through the same thought processes. And then when I come again, I have hopefully a new thought process that will take me in a different direction to go, you know, the way I want to go. So, because yeah. Yeah, okay. I initially I was just seeing the shipwreckage and I was like, I think this is right, but then I'm not seeing the trees. That's because the trees kind of hide behind these, you know, whatever these would be like mangroves or whatever. But yeah, these are basically mangrove trees, similar to what we would have. I don't know. I don't remember if I asked you where you're from in the world, Deja Pro, but in the United States we have these kind of down like in the Everglades area of Florida, some areas of Louisiana and Georgia, also Mississippi, on the like the southern coast. Mangroves are not an uncommon thing down there. So anyway, did I need anything over there? No, I don't think so. Just up here. Find where I left off. It was, I think this way, right? Because that way it goes up that side where I can see but not open the thing in the disc. Nope, that's the thing I want to open. So I need to take the other side. The other, not here, but here. This one. Wait. No, this is also incorrect. Ha! Getting myself turned around. Okay, let's try this again. So not here. And I came from there. I guess it's this way. I thought the stairs just go up to that though, right? Yeah, stairs just go to that. Okay, so that was right. So maybe earlier I needed to take a turn. There is. Yeah. This one. Here we go. Currently West Coast. Oh, cool. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, and we did all of these extending this way, but I haven't really explored any further to see like how we might extend something from here or use a shadow. And like I don't know, I can't look underneath from here, but there might be other panels underneath here folded under, so I can't see them and they'll fold out, or there could be other stuff going on, right? So well, I'll just wait and see. I mean, you know, when I first started this game, I would not have expected little lasers to come out and point toward the center of the island either. So, you know, there's that too. Okay. Okay, so if I need to remove 3. If I do this plus this, hang on, I gotta actually make sure that's like that works. Yeah, that does. Yep. So if I have this, and then I stack on top of it this. So I basically have that, right? And then if I remove, if I, that won't work because that's missing that. Yeah, it's kind of like, here you go, figure it out. Yep, that's okay. It's okay. And it might not be for everybody. Not everybody will necessarily figure it out. It's, definitely fair. But if you give it a chance, you can, over time, you can start figuring things out. So it's not it's not awful. Also, I don't need to have these. I just thought about that. I don't need to have these in the same segment as this. These just need to be in the same zone. So these can be like in the outside zone, and that would be okay. I just thought of that. So if we take, I'll go on the outside just so I can show. So if I have this as one shape, right, and then I do the same shape twice. Let's see. So if I do that, so if that's my shape on the right side, and then I delete 3, I delete. I don't know. See, I don't think I can rotate the pieces on this. So I probably need to, let's see, if I flip those. So instead, we have, yeah, but that will then include that. If I do, see, that will be a problem because I do need to include this. So, okay, so how else, instead of just doing upside down, I could do like this, and then could be 1, 2, 3, right? So if I have this shape, but I apply the subtraction, then I only end up with this right here. And then if I have the other one going upside down, then I end up with this. There you go. Yep. I kept last time. My problem was I was thinking these had to be in the same shape as, or the same zone as this. They don't. They just have to be in the same zone. Okay, so that actually worked. See, a week. Take a week off, and then my brain figures it out finally. Okay. Um. Okay. So for this, so again, I just need to keep these pink out in one zone and the green in a different zone. Yeah, exactly. Okay, and then this has to go up and down. Then these can rotate. So if I go, how could I do that? Let's see. Rotating would be, so I could have, um, oops, have this shape with the left rotating one, the left orange rotator, could rotate to that position. So if I include that plus the 2 that have to go straight up, I've got this. And then we have, that will not work because green and magenta are together. So obviously I cannot do that. But I could do, this obviously is not everything, but I could rotate that left rotating that left orange piece to be, so I go 2 straight up, and then I rotate it like this. So I've got that. Now, but then the green are separated. That's a problem. Okay, let me think. So instead of doing that, if I go these two and rotate this one here twice so that it's up like that, and then rotate this one here also twice. So then it is this. But that's a problem because of two things. One, does not separate magenta and green. Also, the top right rotating piece is not within the zone. Okay, let me think. So this I have to do for sure. Well, not, I mean, it doesn't have to be in this position. As long as it's within the same zone, it could be like way up here. Right? So I could do this twice, the middle left one, and then that as well. And then 2 above. But that doesn't divide the purple. See, the problem is dividing the magenta from the green. Let's see. So what I want to do is something like this. Not for the full shape, but something like that to keep them separate. So we could do... So we could start with this as the upper right piece, plus this for this bottom center, and then plus the 2 that has to go straight up and down, and stack them here. So that, and then that. So basically that, but I obviously can't come back on top of myself. So reverse L. Well, no. That's still incorrect, but that's the right idea. Okay, so that one. So that's there. That's what I wanted for the bottom part. And then add to it. If I have that, what did I do? Plus that, yeah. So plus this. So I've got that. And then plus that. Right? That. And then 2 on top. So 2 on top. And then this plus that. So like there. Let me make sure that works. No, because this is not within the zone. So that does not work. Hang on. So if I have this. Hmm. So this includes those two pieces. Unrotated, that is the both of those. So if I rotate it instead, so I've got this, got this, and then this. No. That was... Yeah, that's right. 2, that rotates 1 counterclockwise, so it lies down, and it's like an L with a really long bottom. And then that one's an L standing up. But it puts this in a separate place from its neighbor. Okay. I have this. Plus this. No. No. If I basically say that this piece here gets applied here, and then I abut this to it, so I have that. Once again, we're not gonna be separating the magenta from the green. Right, let me think about this. They don't. It doesn't have to be. They don't have. Obviously, the magenta don't have to be within the same zone as this. I should make sure that I'm separating those as well. So I could go like this. How would I want to do that? I would want to do... Okay, obviously that, not counting the other stuff, that would work. Now I just have to figure out how I whittle that down to be... So 2 plus 2 and that... that'd be... Okay, so these two are the piece to my left. And then when I take this and I rotate it right once, or clockwise once, then we end up with that. I don't want to do it that way, though. Do it as these two plus this. This. 2 plus that rotated twice. I feel like I need to have... If I come at this... So, this will can engulf that, plus this could be like that. But I could also do with 2. So if I go down 1, my 2 pieces there So the left middle rotates clockwise once, plus tack the 2 on, plus do maybe I do that instead. So clockwise once with the middle left, counterclockwise once with the top or like top right, and then I tack the 2 on top of that. So I do that. Does that work? Let me think. So that's that's clockwise once, and that's the same shape, and it's been rotated. And then I have that, the 2 stacked over, and then I have that rotates. No. How did I get that backwards? Oh, no, 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 no. Yeah, I know what I did. I'm confusing myself. Sorry. This works, I think. Let me double check one more time. Okay, the middle left rotates clockwise once, and it includes the magenta star. Then we take the upper right and we rotate it counterclockwise once and lay it down 1, 2, 3, 4, these 4 pieces here. So it's lying as like an L with a long line on the bottom, with only the bottom square of that left rotated with the one little pip above the 3 touching as like the top part of that, and then the 2 above that. Yeah, I think that works. So if I do that, and then this, there we go. Okay. Just triple check my work, because sometimes I'm explaining things and then it turns out, oh yeah, Zexor, you did not account for X, Y, or Z. So okay. So finally, after a week of a pause, we were able to get this, and I did this, which I have no idea what these things do, except that they're like 2 arrows snuggled together in a sleeping bag or something. I don't know what that means, but it is a thing. Okay. See, is there something I can see from here that might adjust some previous things I've tried or something? See, because there's this. This goes up to that one control, but I can't view it. Not that this is necessarily any better than the other way that I tried at the very beginning. Yeah, I don't think we can access it from here. Okay, let's see what else we have. Got, there are these, which I don't know how to extend. Don't even know what this is. Okay, where else have I not yet gone? I don't know. There's this. I don't know what's going on with this. This obviously is... It's either broken or it's just not extended. But if it's not extended, I don't know how to extend that. Let me see if I can see anything from... Hmm. Interesting. There very well also might be some other path up to the trees, to the tree houses or whatever, tree buildings, whatever you want to call them, that is not from that direction that I've just not accessed yet. Some of these things are dead ends, quote unquote, but they might not actually be dead ends. Just I need to look and analyze and see if I can. What is? I don't know what that is way over there. I don't remember if I've seen that or not. I mean, if I've like seen that close up before or not. Okay, there is a dirt path over that way. So it might be I need to go from the other side and try access from there. So if I go back here to the boat and I look and see what other ways I can use to get up to here, what options do I have? Let's see. I could get off here and then try to run across. That might be, let's do that. So let's go here. See if I can get to this from the other side, and maybe I can access some more pathways there. And if not, I could always come back here, right? And try this just this way again instead. And we did figure out last time, also, because of the castle, there is some stuff we can do through here. I've not done any of it, because I didn't want to, too much all at once. I wasn't ready to really try other stuff. I wanted to finish the castle, but there is other stuff potentially to do. I don't know if I've actually been through this part before. I think I've not, to be honest. Interesting. I might have missed, but I didn't see anything like a little tape recorder or whatever to listen to a quote. I totally might have missed something too. It's very possible I totally missed something, but I was looking and didn't notice. So there's this angle. I don't see anything either. And I also discovered last time that something I'd not realized before. I can stop this boat mid-trip and just have the boat sit, and then I can. So if I see something like a recorder, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna pass it, no, then I can always stop myself and access it before it's gone too far. I actually don't know if I've done this before even. No, I haven't done these puzzles either. But let's not focus on that right now. Still stay focused on trying to get back to the mangroves from the other direction. So we got the mills, of course, here. And then this way. Oh. Oh, this is someplace from the castle that I've not accessed either. Interesting. Where's this? Anyway, I'll try to... I don't know if I can get through here, actually. No. Okay, so I'm going to need to go through the castle anyway, I think. Yeah, no. I'm going to need to go through the castle, I think, so. Or through the castle? I don't know, around the castle, something like that. Anyway. Okay, so here's the wreck there. This, obviously, we at some point complete this and this drops from the other side. So that's not obviously what we want right now for that. Where's my lower path? There we go. And I don't know, like I said, I don't know if I can actually do anything from this side, but I did see that when we were over docked, and so, or on the side where we dock. So I was like, well, maybe if I do this and then this and then this, then I can do this other thing. And that did not give us anything that way. Let's see. What is... No, nothing. Okay. Okay. This way is also nothing. Could see it from below, from above. I could see down here. This must be just what I saw was over here. And that's not actually gonna give us anything. There is still this. This should... Interesting. I don't know. I guess we didn't really gain anything by going this way. I don't know if we ever get up to that. It's all burned out. It's very possible we never get there. But I thought we might get something more from here. But, oh. I didn't look out at that. One sec. Let's go back up the upper path again. I did not look out earlier to see... here where this extends. So this is powered here, but I don't know how I get over to that. It's interesting. I see. I now possess all the secrets of the island. That hummed to me just the right way. Perfect. Alright, well, slight pause. I'm going to try to go to the ship, in the ship ruins, and the shipwreck, and see if maybe from there, in addition to doing stuff on the ship, or on the in the shipwreck, I'm going to also see if there's some way I can see something more at a, maybe a proper angle or whatever on the tree houses. Over there. Where was that door that I saw? Over here somewhere? No? Wonder where that door was that went out to the side. Obviously, this goes here. It's not what I want. Not what I'm looking for on that in that regard. I don't know where that one door was. Anyway, okay. We can go. We're here, right? There was... Where was that? Went down. Down, down, down. Where was my... It was... Not from here, right? Oh, it's over here. That's what it is. Yeah, this goes up. Whoops. Up some. To here. And then... I think it was somewhere on the way down here. Instead of going just up, there was another... I thought there was another passage that... I'm thinking of the wrong stairs. Somewhere on one of these, there was a way to get... I don't remember now where that would have been. This will open that door. So this now goes out to here. Okay, so that's open. That's good. This, I think, is where we go to the boat. That's it. It is interesting that this is here. I don't see anything special from here, but I'm going to assume there probably is something special because just the odd placement just out of there, out of nowhere. It's just like, oh, and by the way, look at the sun. Look at the horizon. So there's probably something, but I'm not seeing it right now. So don't worry about it at the moment. We can kind of see the tree houses from here. Not all that well, though, but kind of. I don't know if these go close enough to really be useful for the tree houses. I feel like it looks like they don't get close enough to really help, but we'll see. Go over this way. I don't know why. I don't know why I was earlier. I was looking to try, like, leaning forward to try to see something in the distance on the screen, and now it's like all large. And I'm like, why am I looking so close to the screen? I don't need that close. It's like not really something that's great. Going to be great on my eyes in the long run. Probably should stop doing that. Okay. Let's see. See anything that way? Yeah, there's one of these up on top of one of the areas of the tree houses. Or on top of one of the tree houses. I'm not sure what, if anything, I would do with that. It's always possible there's... I don't know if these panels are waterproof, so it's always possible there's something under the water that I need to access, but it's not looking like it right now that I have anything here, at least. Yeah. Guess that's just a reflection. That right there. I wasn't sure if that was something I was supposed to interact with or not. If this were a different game, like if this were Still Wakes the Deep or something, I would expect something to jump out at me from the water. But I feel like that's not probably going to be something that happens here. Especially given that the rest of the world is pretty much empty. I'll go up. This gives me... interesting, almost musical echoes and things. Oh, here's a recorder. Yeah.
A shipowner was about to send to sea an emigrant ship. He knew that she was old and not well built at the first, that she had seen many seas and climes, and often had needed repairs. Doubts had been suggested to him that possibly she was not seaworthy. These doubts preyed upon his mind and made him unhappy. He thought that perhaps he ought to have her thoroughly overhauled and refitted, even though this should put him at great expense. Before the ship sailed, however, he succeeded in overcoming these melancholy reflections. He said to himself that she had gone safely through so many voyages and weathered so many storms that it was idle to suppose she would not come safely home from this trip also. He would put his trust in Providence, which could hardly fail to protect all these unhappy families that were leaving their fatherland to seek for better times elsewhere. He would dismiss from his mind all ungenerous suspicions about the honesty of builders and contractors. In such ways, he acquired a sincere and comfortable conviction that his vessel was thoroughly safe and seaworthy. He watched her departure with a light heart and benevolent wishes for the success of the exiles in their strange new home that was to be. And he got his insurance money when she went down in mid-ocean and told no tales. What shall we say of him? Surely this, that he was verily guilty of the death of those families. It is admitted that he did sincerely believe in the soundness of his ship, but the sincerity of his conviction can in no wise help him, because he had no right to believe on such evidence as was before him. He had acquired his belief not by honestly earning it in patient investigation, but by stifling his doubts. And although in the end he may have felt so sure about it that he could not think otherwise, yet inasmuch as he had knowingly and willingly worked himself into that frame of mind, he must be held responsible for it. William K. Clifford, 1874.
Don't get cocky, kid. Was I cocky? I'm not like overly confident about myself at all in this game. I'm confident that with enough persistence I might be able to solve the puzzles. That doesn't mean that I feel like the puzzles are easy or that I've got this all figured out or stuff. If you're talking about the humming, I was totally joking, of course. No, not a lot, but I do play horror games regularly, and so if a horror game has an ocean theme or something, or like water as a primary aspect of it, then there might be something where it could jump out at you from the water or something. Just depends. Honestly, it was just kind of an offhand comment, though. Not really like I expect something to jump out at me. Not really seeing any other... I can go over from there maybe farther, but I'm not really seeing a way to... or to get a good vantage point on the tree houses. The only other one I could think of is maybe up there at the top where that laser shot. Maybe looking down from there, but I did, and I don't think I really got much of a perspective. Not tempting. Not tempting the universe. Not tempting. The universe knows I'm joking. Let's not. Why are you challenging the universe, saying the universe has no sense of humor? You should be careful, man. Don't insult the universe by pretending like it can't take a joke. That's kind of. I mean, you could risk offending the universe if you want. I wouldn't recommend it, but I mean, you know, it's your call. Okay. Okay. I don't think I know how these are supposed to work. Not exactly. Right? So if I'm assuming these are opposites, so as I'm drawing over here, it's drawing the reverse over here. Which means what? Which means I could do this. That will grab the same in reverse. Grab both of those. Then back. There. Like that. Oh, maybe it doesn't do in reverse. Okay, so if it doesn't do in reverse, then... Am I doing just one set, and then that will do a certain thing? A different set of colors will do a different thing? And the third set will do a third thing? I don't know. See what happens if I do just this set. No, that won't work. So maybe I just need to get them all anyway, despite the fact that they're different colors. Oops. Oh no, see, it is drawing in reverse, so I was right about that, because that's blocked off. So I just, what I do for, like, what I do with what colors or whatever is just incorrect. Yeah, let's do just magenta and orange and see if that works. I don't know. So if I go, this will hit that top right corner orange on the reverse drawing. And this down grabs that. And then... still want to get that as well. So I do this to grab that. Right, yeah. And then 1, 2. So here to grab that. And then this. That. That try one more time. That I might have miscalculated, but I think that should have grabbed. Okay, so that would grab that. They're different sizes also, which is something I'm not sure about. I don't know. Hopefully somewhere on the ship I can find a panel, like a set of panels that'll be like my teaching thing that will tell me how to manage that. I don't know. And that goes farther down, so we can't do that. Okay. So I do need to come back and do that one at some point. I'm not sure how yet. Nothing this way, right? Yeah. Doesn't look like it, at least. Yeah. Okay. I guess I'll come back to that. I don't really see very much. And certainly nothing that'll give me a vantage point on that, which is really my main goal in doing that was. So, let's see. Up, I guess, right? It's up that way? Yeah. That's right. Does that even open? That one? I don't know if that one even opens. Because that is over here, and I don't remember being able to get through this way. Yeah, I don't think that actually opens. Okay. Yeah. Everything's blocked by a tree. Trees are like, ah, sucker, you thought you were going to see stuff this way? You're so naive. I got one more time up here, but I'm pretty sure I cannot see really anything up here as far as that goes. I can see that, the end of that, and this. Well, nope, did not really get anything new. Okay. So this didn't really help me all that much. That's fine. It was just something I figured I would try. I mean, it helped. Like, looking at the ship was cool. I'm just saying it didn't really give me much information on the trees. Like, where I could see where something else connected. I thought, because I saw those paths, those kind of dusty paths from the other side, I thought maybe those would end up going, you know, sort of like with the swamp where you can go from two different directions into it. I thought maybe that was a thing. But those all, at least for right now, those all, instead of going up into the tree houses themselves, rather, those just end up do this again. Where did I came out over here, didn't I? I want probably to go back this way. It's gonna be better over here. Yeah, those anyway, those ended up just going instead to dead ends. You could look at the tree houses, but you couldn't actually do anything with them. I don't even know where I'm going. I just find a dock, I guess. That's fine. It's fine. We'll get somewhere eventually. I do promise. So eventually, someday, we will get somewhere. It just might be at the end of the stream, but we will get somewhere. Yeah. Just summon the boat here. Whatever. It's gonna take me a bit to get back over there, but whatever. It's fine. I got myself slightly turned around on the island, and so now I have like a 5-hour boat trip instead. Because I'm way over here. Okay, so going... There's this that I don't think I've done this one really. Also, but let's not make too much. Let's just go back. Often, I think there's always somewhere to go on the island. It's just whether or not where you go is going to be of benefit to progressing you in the game, right? Where you go isn't necessarily the next step in your journey of getting through the game, getting through the puzzles, but there's always somewhere to go. And I could just go in circles around the island over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, really. Technically. Like I could have drawn this like going this direction clockwise. I could have gone all the way around, like all this stuff, and maybe not here. We might not be able to do that, but like this, and then like in here. Instead of going just like this, I could have gone all the way around the island. That doesn't necessarily mean that's a beneficial or efficient thing to do, but it is something I could do, right? There's always somewhere you can go. It just doesn't necessarily make sense to go everywhere you can. See, there is this, and I don't know how I access that over there. It's not, well, it's either that or I have accessed it, but I could not figure out at the time how to do something with it. I don't remember which it was. I've been up here, I know. I don't remember if... I'm pretty sure I found a way to go down. But... didn't really do anything over here. Like, almost anything at all. Did not figure... some of the puzzles, I saw them and I was like, it's whatever. Yeah. Yep. I mean, won't be too much longer. Another 5 minutes or something. We'll be back over here. They did a really good job, not just of designing the puzzles, of course, but designing... See, I need to go to that, for example, too. Like, what the frick? In fact, let's go there really fast. I want to see that thing really fast, then we'll go back over to the trees. So we'll stop at the dock here. And since the dock here is pretty close, it's, you know, run over here, and then we'll just really short trip over to the tree houses again. And that might not be something I can figure out, but I am curious, because it's just like inset into the rock, giant doors, like, excuse me? Mama said what? So. And of course, like I said, there is this, like the subtraction things or whatever. I know they subtract or delete or whatever you want to call it. Some shapes, I don't know how those work exactly. So there's also the training here. But I'm not trying to completely derail. So I'm not going to worry about these right now. I just want to run back over there, see that one door, if I can get to it, that is, of course. And then come back. So down here. This. Already done some stuff in there. Guess we have to go what? Up and over and out. Spike? Yeah. Sounds like you're a guitarist in a punk band or something too. So there's that if you're going for that kind of prestige or something. It kind of like mystery sound. Ooh, you don't know. You don't know enough about me. You'll never know all my secrets. I'm super amazing. And you just wait. You just wait, and someday you'll see there are secrets you'll never know anything about. No. Not that way. Maybe I can't even get to this right now. I don't even know. Pretty sure it was into the... Because we went past all the sand. So I'm pretty sure it's like in the rock face, like under here or something. Let's see. Like I said, it very well could be something I cannot get to right now. I do not know. Go back here. And up again. It might be that I go out this other way too. So back down, maybe. Maybe. Hey, man. I mean, I'm not going to tell you your business, but are birds comfortable down here, bro? Is this like an aviary? Doesn't exactly look like one, but there are a bunch of birds there. Maybe you pissed them off, and this first one came over to say, kill this guy, and then like they're all going to mob you. Maybe. Maybe, I don't know. Oh, no, you're the enemy. You grab that bird like it's your dinner or something. You guys are kind of jerks, I gotta say. I'm not really impressed by the way you're treating the birds. Nope. Interesting. I wonder how we end up getting to that door. Doesn't look like we can really from here. Huh. Well, I had a look-see. Did not figure it out. I'm not going to spend loads of time on it. We'll just move on. It's fine. Yeah, the spike training. I don't know, though. I'm trying to think. If I go back to the treetops, though, there are obviously some more things to figure out there, but I don't know I can figure the timing on that one. And if... The only thing I can think of... Well, I mean, not the only thing, but the only thing... Okay, let me say it this way. The only thing I can think of there that I could potentially actively work on right now, that I know of, is that timed door. And I don't see how I get through there currently. How I get down the spiral stairs and over and up and around and over and down and up before that closes. You know, I said I wasn't going to, but I think I'm gonna derail. We're gonna go here. Since now that I think about it, I don't know what I'm gonna be able to do as far as that goes. We'll just pause on that for now. So a 2, a 3, and a 4. 4 obviously cannot possibly go the shape it is because there are only 3. So I want this to be in the same zone as this. So this will delete 1 from here, I think. But then it's also 3 here. So these 2 need to be in the same zone. 2, 3. Do 2. That. And it deletes. Oh, it deleted the entire thing, not a piece of it. Oh. Okay. That's interesting. So I want it to delete this one. I think because this is an impossible shape. But is this not also an impossible shape? Because 2 runs into 3. How do I skip over? Interesting. Let's see if I do that. If I do like... And that deleted the top left, and those 2 blinked. So I need to... Interesting. This might not be the beginning of the training either. This might be progressed after a bit. If that's true, then maybe there's something over here instead. But that one's lit up, so this one probably is the start of the training. I don't have a full comprehension of how this works. I just know it removes stuff, like it removed that one piece from here. So I need to figure out... This is wrong, but let me see what it does. All of them blink, and then it deletes the one to the left. When I did this. Interesting. That does the one to the left as well. So it's gonna... It's not based on the way it points, because it's pointing up, not left. So that can only delete something within the same zone, it looks like. Okay. So if I do this, that deletes the 4. Yeah, so it can only delete if it's in the same zone. And then when I had both the 4 and the 3, deleted the 3. Why did it delete the 3 instead of the 4? Or instead of the 2? What was the deal with the 3 where it was... So if I do this, you're going to delete the 3 or the 4? The 3 again, yeah. Interesting. Why, though, is the question. If I do this, you're going to delete the 3 again, right? Yeah. So I don't know why it's doing the 3 over the 4, but it seems otherwise it's the... I mean, I don't know. Are these close enough? I mean, are any of these closer? This is orthogonally over 1. This is diagonally over 1. So they're both one space distant. Unless you count the diagonal as longer than the orthogonal, which, I mean, I don't know. It's fair to say a diagonal line going across here is going to be longer, just like using the formula for a triangle. The base and the height are going to be, equidistant here in this case because it's 45-degree or a 90-degree triangle, but so a right triangle. But what I'm saying is that the hypotenuse is longer than either of the sides. So you could easily say that the diagonal is farther away than the orthogonal is, but still. If I do it this way, are you going to delete the 2 or the 4? The 4. Okay. Huh. Yeah, maybe I'm not going to do this one. I can't seem to figure out how it decides what it's going to delete. Okay, I could do... Oh, I could do this, right? 2, and these 3, and then it'll delete the 4 because it's only in the zone with the 4. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so that worked. One, and 1. What now? me just do that. Oh, okay, yeah. I got that wrong, so I got to redo this one. That's fair. Okay. 111. So each of these is one, obviously. They go this way. How can I get those and still have it within here? I could delete that. By saying there are too many there. And then do no. But I don't know how I get one of these others aren't close to the side, so I can't do this. I cannot do the same with those. Uh, hmm. I don't know. Should we go? That separates that, though. I don't want to do that, I don't think. I don't know if that has to be included, separated. I'm not sure how that works. I do this, yeah. Do I don't know. Don't think I have enough knowledge on this. I guess we'll just do the one puzzle for now. Let me see. There's stuff below. Maybe there's stuff below that I have to do that'll teach me. Yeah, these puzzles might be better. I mean, maybe. I don't know. We'll try these. Okay, so 1, 2, 1, 2. So go. Yeah, I could do that potentially. Hey, Silhouette, welcome. Yeah, no problem. That's funny. Happy to share. I'm just I find them for myself first. I'll appreciate that. Um, 5533. So there are definitely enough. That. That. Come on, mouse. Come on, mouse. Move where I want to move you. Um, 2, 2, 2. Feels more like it should be that, but then we have this way instead. No, I did that. Do this way instead. That. Could have the white and the black together. So I could do that. Now that's not enough of that. So 2, 2. Kind of this, but I don't think this is right quite yet. So if I do this, whoops, in reverse, do it the other way again. Do this. Do that. 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 I don't know what that did. I didn't hear anything move or anything else light up or anything. I'm not really sure what that did, but that was a puzzle I solved. Okay. Then 3 plus rotated. So if we do that, we go here. 3. So what do I want to do with this? Do 3. 3. What's that? That sounded like something major happened there. Yellow went to this one. Okay. Which is what? Do something more down here? No. Maybe that's, oops, maybe it's because this the way this currently is. So if I instead do this. Oh, something moves. Oh, that's gonna let me up here, right? To look at to work on these more closely. I see. Okay. But it does still mean that I don't know how to do this. Okay. See, if I do this, it potentially would delete itself. Then I could go 1, 1, 1, but that's wrong, right? That's incorrect. Yeah, that's wrong. So do this one again. Delete that. The impossible piece, basically, and then we get a 3 plus a 2. Okay. So I feel like this basically, like, needs, quote unquote, to delete a piece. But if that's true, I don't know how that works, because even if you were to say, well, it's one block, right? So you go 1 1 1, but then these are, these are out here, not in part of the zone. So something different. Um, 2, 3, 4 plus that. One of those gets deleted. It's just 3, but it's not gonna be. I don't think. I don't think it's gonna delete this, which would be the erroneous or the extraneous piece. This right here. I don't think that works. Yeah, but you did delete the 1, but it did not. Yeah, but it did not leave enough other stuff. Okay, if I do this and I only get 2, that extra piece is way more than 1, so it will delete it, or is that still wrong? Let me see. Yeah. This is impossible because it's not just 1, but we do get these 2. Okay, so that does work. Okay. Okay, I finally figured out that one. That was good. Okay, 4 up, 4 across. 4 across probably cannot work because it would run into the other side. So if I do this, okay. Oops. Okay. So here plus this, these could work. What the? Technically, all these work. All of these pieces. So this is this plus 2 plus 2 plus 1. What? So if all of these pieces are valid, I do not want to delete anything with this. But if I... Okay, so I have to subtract 1. So... it's going to be in the same zone as this one no matter what, because this has to do this. It can't... Well, it can move up or down, but it's no matter where you put it, it cannot rotate. So it's going to be either the bottom pip or this pip. Only 2 places it could be. Here or here. So this is getting deleted, or this could be the same as this no matter what. So probably gets deleted no matter what. So I guess what I could do is this. It's still 2 for that, and that's still 3. Let's see if that works. No. Okay. Let's see. That. Can't do that though. Run into that corner How would I do that? Do... This is 2. I don't think that works. That's no good, right? So if I... Yeah, that's not going to work, I don't think. Let's see, but I'm pretty sure that's wrong. Yeah, no. Because that gives me the correct number of pips, is that... So... 1, 2, 3, yeah. 2 and 2. 1 was extraneous. Okay. So these make a square. Or I do... Let's see. So these would do that. Would do that. Potentially. I don't have a way of just going square. So it's very possible one of these gets deleted. Let me think. If I do reverse... If I do these 2 and these 2... So I go... Let's see. It's going to be this and this. So I would go... That's the case. Why would I want to do that? Go around this. Yeah. Like this. That. Think so. We'll see. Two, 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 and delete 1, huh? Hmm. That lit that one up. Is that what happened? I think so. So now I need to adjust it where it'll go up the other direction, right? No. I want to go up that. I don't know how I... Well, let's see. Okay, so if I come back down here... what? So I need to lower this, which means I need to do something else. How did this... That lit up what exactly? That lit up... Where's that go? I don't even know where that goes. Okay. Maybe nothing happened because that's the current orientation. So if I instead do this, what does this do instead? That moves this over to where? Let me get on the other side here. And then up here, right? All right. Okay. No. Okay. Do this instead. Huh? What am I missing here? So maybe if there's a break in the line, it cannot delete. If that were true, I would want to do... I don't want those together, right? I would want... Yeah, see, I think the break in the line, I don't think that lets... Yeah, that's... One of them needs to go away. Yeah, delete one of the two within, and then you have that left over. That makes more sense. Since it could not delete the break you had to do, I think that's how that works. Okay, so 2, 2, 2, 1. That's then ends up being more than 2. How do I do that? Let's see. If I go this, that, and that. There we go. One, two, three, four, five. 5 and 4, so I'm going to want to delete an orange, I think. So 1, 2, 3 magenta and 2 orange. Now I want to delete orange, not magenta. So 2 magenta and 3 orange. There we go. Yeah. And 1 of each. So I'm going to delete both. Okay, perfect. That? No. Let's see. So there's 1. I need to delete the one that's there. That's wrong. Of course that's wrong. How do I get... I could either do that, or I could do this, but either way, I'm going to end up with this having way more space than I think it's supposed to. Plus, let's see. So those delete each other in that case. Because there's not an extraneous star, so it doesn't delete it. But whoops, I don't know what to do. So do for sure. Delete that. So then it deleted the opposite. Green deleted magenta. I want to basically delete both is what I want, right? So if I do that, I want to do right. That was the one that deletes. There we go. There we go. Just needed them to delete the opposite. So they're deleting. It doesn't matter what color. I don't think it doesn't matter what color the spike will call them for you, Digipra. It doesn't matter what spike color is. so much as I need to get rid of, because neither of these fulfill, right? You have to have two of the same color star within a zone, and neither of those, because they're different colors, would work. Okay. I'm not I'm not exactly sure why doing something like this. Okay, can it not delete its own color? Is that maybe because this is like a magenta deleted an orange, but then a magenta deleted a magenta, so it can delete its own color. I don't know. I don't know why those had to be opposite. Like if I did, oh well, yeah. Like if I did this, right? If I just had gone here, why would this not have deleted this and then this deleted this? Because they're in separate zones. I'm not sure. I have to think about that and see why that happened. 9, right? Okay, so 3. Do actually probably this. Keep those separated. Then we end up with 3 there, right? Oh, we ended up with 4 there. My bad. My bad. That was clearly not correct. Three. Cannot divide that though if I do it that way. Two. Don't want to do that. I think for sure I don't want to do that. That ends up with 4 here. So how do I... One, two, three. Go this way. 1, 2, 3. But going different direction. No, that's not going to work either. I think. 1, 2, 3. One up together. 4, 7, 8, 9. Yep. So 3. 1, 2, 3. 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. So 4, 3. 4, 3. I think for these bottom right two, these have to be that shape because the 4 and the 3, basically the 4 like that, like both of them have to be within the zone, right? And if I shift this over, this 3 over at all, either direction, then that's fine. But if I shift the 4 over at all, like if I try to shift the 4 up, let's say for example, then I only do the 3 and then I do the 4 up here. What ends up happening, of course, is the 4 is not contained. For any row other than the bottom, the 4 is not contained. Or the reverse. If I do the 4 here, but then I try to shift this over, then the 3 is not contained. Oh, no, the 3 could be contained like that. Yeah, the 3 could be contained like that, actually. So that, I mean, anyway. But um, I need to get a 3 with the zone where this is. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. Oh, it could delete the 1 on its own. No, we can't have more than 2 of these. 4 and 3. That's gonna happen, then I want to actually go the reverse direction. 2, 3. We do 2. Then a 3. We go 2 like that. And then we do, say, 3 there. Hmm. Four. No, but I can't. I can't really split that though. I don't think, right? So 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I don't think I can have this anywhere on the other than on the bottom. So if I have it up here, I have 4 of these. You need to have 2, not more of these in an area. I think this might be one of those things where it's like in very rare cases, but I don't think that's true here. Especially since this is a learning thing. I don't think that's going to be apply here. So I cannot do 4 up here because that'd be 4 of these, and I don't think I can do it either here or here because the 4 cannot break up the 3. The 3 have to be 3 in a row. So it has to be the bottom 4, I believe, and then 3 up. But if I do that, then obviously we have a little bit of an issue where it could be I don't know. Has to delete one of these because there are too many of these. There's an odd number, have to be an even number when you end, I believe. So, how do I? We'd have the 3 stack here. So this is included in here. And then if I stack the 3 here, it's going to want to get rid of that because it's extra. It's like by itself. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's what it was. All right. Okay, and then here, I just want to get rid of probably the 3. Let me think. So if I do maybe 4. That lit up over here. Okay. One, 2, 3. Plus 1, 2, 3. Plus 1, 2, 3. Or no, plus 1, 2, 3, probably, right? So I go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Like that. Okay, I gotta go use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Excuse me. So for this one, I think it's clear we need to delete one of these. We could do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. If I were gonna do that, I would go like this. Whoops. Here. Like that. And then delete one of these. Go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Do that. But no, I'd want to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, I think, right? But then I can't include these in the same zone if I do that. Have this over here. So we go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. No. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, I should say. Interesting. You do this, and this, and this. Then that's not included, so that's probably wrong. This, this, and then this is not included. Could still be. We did this. 1, 2, 1, 2. That's not right. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, could do the reverse here. Whoops. Hang on. It's this. I did one too few. I was like, how's that wrong? How's that correct now? Could do that. Then what happens? That deletes one of those two, and then those are not in the same zone though, right? If I do that? Pretty sure that's wrong. Yeah, that's wrong. It did not shut this down though, so that's useful. Because I was gonna say, you go like this, but then if it deletes one of these two, then you don't have these contained anymore. If it deletes this, these are separated, so they're not in the same zone. So that neither of those work. Yeah. So, not counting the deletion that will happen. So, not counting that. That obviously is ultimately what we want, is like 2 of the magenta in one zone, 2 of the magenta in another zone. So, working into that, those pieces. But I want... One, two, three. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Two, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Then that's reverse. So let's see if I do this. No, no, no. So this obviously be 2 of those pieces. If I do a third one, or yeah, the third piece. Something would still need to be deleted. So what am I? I think I have to do these 2 in one zone and these 2 in a separate zone. Otherwise, I come over here. If I like try to do around either direction, I'm gonna cut off my exit. So I think these have to be here. The question is, how do I? If I do, I also want to delete that, right? So that I do a if I do that, then how do I contain this within the same... Shift that over. Move that up. Hmm. Three, that. So I could potentially do this, like not counting deletions and stuff. I mean, I can't, but I can. I could do that. I could do that. How would I do that? The reverse, though. So, this. Three. That. There we go. So I was like, how do I separate one? That's how. Okay. There we go. Oops. This. No. Hang on. I think I've forgotten what I learned over here. Or on the other side, maybe? Crud. Ah! Wow, okay. I'll just try to remember here. Hang on. Right. Something like that more. I missed the switch panel? What now? What do you mean a switch panel? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Like something over here? On the catwalk? Okay, got those four. Got this one. No others facing backwards or whatever. Then back up here. Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. This, yeah. I see. Yeah. Good call. So that I could go back, yeah. Makes sense. So I moved one of those over. So where else am I going to want that? I mean, I can come down again, but I could also come down the other side. What else? Those already have been lit up from doing the tree puzzle or whatever. Something like that. So this, lit that up and move this over here. And I guess I need to go over there and see what that's hovering over now, maybe. And then that might tell me what the next thing is. Question is, how do I get over there? Up this, right? I think, although I may or may not be able to actually get through. But we'll see. Over here. Through here. Whoops. And the hooks came to here. Okay, I think there is something still inside I need to do to get that to actually, like, grab or whatever it's going to do. Like, it looks like it's going to grab logs. But we'll see. Okay, so there's something over there that I'm still missing, I think. This way, right? Yeah. And around. Was this, I already did this earlier? Yeah, via that. Yep. Okay. Can't get through here. Try the stairs on the other side. Do you have any other panels this way that I need to do, maybe? No, it doesn't look like it. There's nothing more on those steps. It just comes to here. Yeah. I don't know if there's gotta be something more that I'm missing. I think. Maybe it's something over there. I don't know. These hooks, like this one moved out here. That's great. Why does it not, like, pick something up now? Right? So there's something that I think I still am missing. I'm just not sure what it is. This just decides the angle of this. Going up this way. Is there even going to be anything to go if it angles instead of this way? If it angles like this, is that even going to do anything for me? Because I can still get up to this catwalk. There's nothing else. There doesn't seem to be anything else that way, so I don't know. Yeah, so I solved that. Yeah, and then this connected to there. And this was... Oh, you know what? When let me just move this back. It's fine. Okay, when I was over here, I did this one. Yes, it powered this, but this also goes down and over. So actually, I think I might need to follow that cable. I don't know that I did that before, actually. I thought maybe I like lit up stuff, like did electricity energy through here to here before, but I was like, but that doesn't make sense because this stuff lit up as I progressed through here. So whatever this is the new thing, I think, that just got charged with energy, or however you want to say that. Let's go over this. Okay. Other side. This goes up. Cannot go that way. I need to go over here. Go around. Whoops. Around here instead. Yeah, this now got powered from here. So I have to do this other side, which is the black cable down over to there. So I need to do that other side to get that. Yep. Let me... The black cable comes over here. Where'd it go? Here into this. Which means this goes... So down inside here, I think. Somewhere. How do I... Let's see, I go... Oops. Further down. This way. Not done up here. Let's see. How do I do? There we go. I was like, I thought it was right here, but then I didn't notice it moving. I was like, wait, what? Yeah. So this... Not what I wanted. Okay. Nope, that's incorrect. Let's switch it back. That's not what I wanted. Alright. I want... Oops, no. And then we'll go over and we'll start on these. Yep. And now that I've done the deletion teachings or whatever over on the other side, I'll better understand puzzles like this one. So that's great. Okay. Yeah, let's start with here. Okay. Oh, whoops. Huh? I don't need to divide them. I don't need to divide them. I don't know why I was dividing them. That was silly. Okay, anyway. Oh, yeah. Right. These aren't stars. It'd help if I recognize the shape. These are squares. Does not work the same as stars. Wow. Yeah, I'm doing great that way. Okay. That's also wrong. Let's see. What? That. There we go. It's like that's looks like it's way easy, so I was like just making sure, but seems correct. Yeah, because it has to delete something, and if there's nothing that violates a rule, it won't delete anything else, and so then that doesn't function properly either. I think that I'm pretty sure that's how it works. So the spike, the spike will delete something if it violates a rule. So for example, with the thing with it's only 3 pips long, if you have 3 but it's a whole bunch more, that 3 is violating a rule, so the spike can delete it. Same thing here, where here the red cannot be in the same zone as the green because they're different colors, so they have to be separated. Since it's the same zone, it deletes the 1. It can only delete 1. 1 can delete 1, I think. So it deletes the 1 shape that's violating the rule. So, but if I had it differently, like I did a couple times before, I realized what I was doing wrong. Um, they were still adhering to proper rules, and so it would delete itself, but nothing else. It can't do that. It has to delete something. I think that's the assumption to go. That may not always be true, but it seems like at least for now, it at least sounds good enough to go off of for the purposes of trying to learn these. That it only deletes if, or it has to delete something that's violating a rule. So you have to make something violate a rule so it'll delete that thing. It cannot delete just itself, I think is the way that works. Okay, so. But again, only one, it can only delete one shape. So, like, if I had both these greens here, it could not succeed because it can only delete one of the greens, not both of them. Uh, so we do that. Let's see. That. Plus this. So we have 1 red violating the rule. No, but there's a green then too. So I gotta separate that green. And then we have too many. Okay. So how else can I go about that? Do this. Nope, then those violate rules too. that. No. It would need to be that way. And that would work, except this green will violate a rule. So... Hey, Lyrical Rod, welcome. I do... Okay, let's do this differently. We go, if I go like this... That's definitely not going to work. We have places I can't go, so those more will violate rules. Um, hmm. I come at a different angle. If I come from there, this. That. That. No, because then that's a problem with there. A lot of weaving. I just have to figure out what combination is going to be that. But then I can't go back. But let's see if that, just in terms of zones, is okay. Green is green, it's green, and then all those plus the one green gets deleted. I go about this differently if I say do something like that if I'm going to keep those separated. But then if I do, that's a problem there and there. Yeah, that doesn't work. Um, can't go. Ah, let's see. No. Also, no. That okay? So all red in zone one, 4 green and 1 red in zone two, the middle zone, and what the red will get deleted. 1 and 1. Yeah, I think that works. There we go. Finally, she's all right. Um, Huh. Except that I can't get back over, but otherwise that works. So if I instead isolate that one. Didn't mean to click. Was still trying to progress through. This. So one green among the red, one green by itself, and then the rest green together. The other way. And that doesn't end up with anything. What do I want here? I want... that, I think. This. It doesn't work because there's too many of those. So if I reverse, if I go here, what else could I do? If I do this, there we go. Oh, you throw in the hexagons I have to hit as well, huh? I see. I see, game. I see you. I see you. You jerk. Okay, just kidding. I'm not sure that this will be too hard. I'm not saying it won't. I don't know, but I'm not automatically assuming this is going to be really hard. We'll just have to see how it goes. If I go... Gonna need to delete something. I go like this. Nah, but then I end up with... Can I just get one? I just get one. Really, what I want is one of those, though. Which means I want to come a bit farther. How do I do that? I can't hit both of those if I do that. Then I end up with more than one of those. If I don't on purpose go up here, though, if I do this... 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 Get that without that being open, but also without... I don't need to do that, but then I need to do that if I'm gonna... That's an issue. Instead do this. Well, that's not going to work because I'm going to get too many of those. I'm not sure on this one. One red. To do that, I would need something like that, though. That's going to be too many. That all ends up being in the same zone. I need to delete something that's going to violate. It's probably going to be this one or this one, but not necessarily, I guess. Go from reverse. Grab all of these. But instead, if I do this, so like this, so this is violating. If I do that, and that's in the same. But I can't then get to this. So if I come through here, like go like this, and I come like this. I can't make it back to here. Like this. There we go. The red and the one green are in the same zone. No, all the green are in the same zone. Yeah, that doesn't work still. Reverse direction. Obviously, that's still not right, but if I... Yeah, I don't know. It's gotta... Could do that. So that's in the same. But then I still need... Yeah, I can't cut it off from here, or else I will violate this. Like it'll be outside of the zone and won't apply, and oh yeah, thank you. Yep, I'll start winding down soon. Thank you. Don't go out of my way for that. Go like this. I would want to. Whoops. I want to do that to cut that off. So, boy, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. This last one's got me. Oh, there's this plus there's this. Oh, I haven't even looked at this one. Awesome. So I got two that that other one looks more complex than this one. Maybe not, but it looks like it to me. Ah. One green. Don't see this. Boy, I don't know. All right, well, I think we'll end it there. I don't want to stay up for 5,000 hours today. I stay up a lot. I mean, it ends up being like 2, 3 in the morning sometimes when we finish this up for me. So that's too much. Okay, well, I made decent progress, I guess. Right, I did a lot of puzzles. I never actually even checked. Let me get back in and see briefly, just and see how many puzzles it's saying I have left. Load. I've done, or not, it doesn't say how many I've left, but how many I've done. I've done 292. Whatever that means, I've done 292. Yeah. That's right. That's right. I mean, I can't help it if that's just how it is. If that's just how it worked, that's how it worked. I don't know what to tell you. That's just sometimes it works out that way. Has he found it yet? I was gonna say I don't know what it is, so I assume that's no. I don't know what it could possibly be referring to, so I assume no. All right, well, Monmouth, Silhouette, Lyrical Rod, Deja Pra, Umbra Moruka, Fun Act, Fofox, anybody else might have been lingering or whatever. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys next time. Until then, be safe, and I'll talk to you next weekend. I will be streaming next weekend. See ya. Peace.
Poor spider.
This freaking boy.
Oh, that's so sad.